Hello everyone, welcome, bienvenidos. I hope you're doing well. The purpose of this video is to help you apply what you've learned about indefinite articles in Spanish. So be sure you've studied the topic in your textbook, and I also recommend that you Google Spanish indefinite articles, and on YouTube you'll find some great videos that explain how indefinite articles work. When you're ready to practice and apply what you've learned, then come here to the practice part. So let's go ahead and get started. Vamos a empezar con la práctica. Okay, so just a quick review. The question is, how do you say a or an in Spanish? In other words, the little word that we put before a noun when we're not referring to any specific noun, like, for example, a book or an apple. If it's something that you're not being very specific about, we use a or an instead of the. So how do you say that in Spanish? Well, it's un or una, depending on whether it's masculine or feminine, or grammatically masculine or grammatically feminine. Remember, un corresponds to nouns that take el, like, for example, el libro, the book, would be un libro, a book. La casa, the house, would be una casa, a house. So for the most part, you know that you just have to memorize the gender of nouns as you learn them, as masculine or feminine, as grammatically masculine or grammatically feminine. It's just a matter of practice and memorization. There are some rules that help you. You can study those in your textbook, or maybe a video that you find on YouTube will also go over those rules as well. Okay, so let's get to the practice part. Here it is. Doctora, doctor. How do you say a doctor? This is a female doctor, doctora. A doctor, una doctora. Doctor, doctor. How do you say a doctor? And this is a male doctor. ¿Cómo se dice a doctor? Un doctor. Báscula, scale. ¿Cómo se dice a scale? Una báscula. Una báscula. Jeringa, syringe. How do you say a syringe? ¿Cómo se dice a syringe? Una jeringa. Una jeringa. Receta médica, prescription. How do you say a prescription? Una receta médica. Una receta médica. Enfermera, nurse, and this is a female nurse. How do you say a nurse? Una enfermera. Una enfermera. Enfermero, this is a male nurse. How do you say a nurse? Un enfermero. Un enfermero. Técnico, technician. This is a male technician. How do you say a technician? Un técnico. Un técnico. Técnica, technician, female technician. How do you say a technician? Una técnica. Una técnica. Emergencia, emergency. So in English this would be an emergency, right? Because it begins with a vowel. So an emergency. In Spanish, ¿cómo se dice an emergency? Una emergencia. Una emergencia. Venda, a bandage. How do you say a bandage? Una venda. Una venda. Curita, this is a small adhesive bandage or a band-aid. How do you say a band-aid? Una curita. Una curita. Medicina. A medicine. How do you say a medicine? Una medicina. Una medicina. Píldora, pill. How do you say a pill? Una píldora. Una píldora. Okay, well that's it for the practice part of the video. Remember, if you didn't get them all right before I showed you the answer, then go back to the beginning and keep doing it until you get them all right, and then you've really learned something. That's it for this video. Hasta luego. Sigan aprendiendo.